Why do I feel scared?
Guys, this is so satisfying.
Hi friends, thanks for joining. We are so excited today because we are celebrating our 100th subscriber. We started back in June and we're already at 100 and Kat and I are so excited. So today we are gonna make a mirror cake. Yes, we are baking a cake for ourselves, but we thought it would be fun and any excuse to bake a dessert, right? So we are going to take you through the steps of how to make this beautiful mirror cake. It's a glaze that goes over the cake and it has a reflective property so it looks kind of like a really shiny cake. We thought this would be perfect for our special occasion. So our goal is to make it and for it to work on our first try. So for the details, remember that the link for all the details are below and stick to the end to see how it all turns out.
The night before, we're gonna prep our cake. We're using box mix to make life easier, but using homemade buttercream to ice the cake, and we're gonna place it in the fridge overnight. So the first thing we need to do is start to bloom our gelatin. So we have room temperature water and some powdered gelatin, and we're just gonna mix that up and set it aside. So now we're gonna get started on the base of the mirror glaze. So I have in here a lot of sugar, and to that I'm going to add in some water, some condensed milk. So now we're gonna mix this really well, and then we're gonna pop it into the microwave on high for 1 minute to make sure that it's all mixed well. And then we're gonna start and heating up our white chocolate, and then we're gonna incorporate the chocolate, this mixture, and our gelatin.
Okay, so we just took it out of the microwave and Kat and I were just talking. We were wondering, how do we know if it's melded well enough? And I feel some sugar on the bottom still, so we did put it back in the microwave for about 20 more seconds. We feel a little bit of sugar on the bottom, but we're gonna leave it alone. I think maybe when we mix more of the gelatin and everything else, it'll start to go away.
Okay, so now is the time where we put in the gelatin that we had sitting out. And we're trying not to incorporate too many air bubbles in here because air bubbles are not our friend with this cake.
So if you can find mini white chocolate chips, I'd get those. We want to melt them. So if you have a double boiler or if you've ever used the method of putting it in a pot with a little bit of water, that's also good, but you have to constantly mix it. We're gonna go the route of the microwave because we don't want to do more dishes. Let's put it in the microwave. I think it's gonna take 2 to 3 minutes. We'll just stop it every 30 seconds and give it a good stir. So good luck with that. Okay, our chocolate is melted and it took Kat and I about 1.5 minutes. See, nice and creamy. This is the consistency you want. So we're gonna pour that into our mixture.
I'm taking the temperature right now. It says that the perfect temperature for the glaze should be about 90. So right now it is 95 degrees and it's a perfect time for us to separate it into all the colors that we are going to be using. Cake is set and ready to be poured on. First thing I'm gonna do is pour in my hot pink, and then I'm going to pour in my purple, but just a little. And it says to pour it from the center out. Wish me luck. Ooh. Guys, this is so satisfying.
Why do I feel scared? Mine looks like a galaxy. My kids are gonna love this. Oh no, actually, I think my glaze was too thin because a lot of it washed away and it's not staying on my cake. Like I still see a lot of my pre-frosted frosting on it. More than the glaze.
Take 2.
So our first batch didn't work out, as you know. And Kat and I were really disappointed. So since this was for a special occasion, we thought we're gonna do it again. We're gonna give it another try. So for this round, we added more of the gelatin and we are now gonna do the pour over and we shall see if it was worth the extra time and effort. You'll notice we did cupcake because we aren't fully committed to do a full cake.
Ooh. this is much nicer.
It's thicker, but it needs to stop like dripping. It needs to like stay this nice thickness. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Did my cupcake hear me? It needs to stop dripping. Okay, so we said this was better, but after you give it time to do its thing, I feel like it is the same as the first time, unfortunately. So my husband saw my cake and he thought, oh, that looks good. It looks tasty and you did a good job. And then I showed him what it was supposed to look like. I showed him the video and he was like, oh. I'm like, yeah.
It's more like, oh, that's different.
That's terrible. That's what my husband says when he politely says he doesn't like it.
It doesn't have that really opaqueness of it, but you know what? I do remember in the video, they said that sometimes by adding white really helps with the color. So like you add your color, let's say you add in your pink and then you put in some white with it and it creates this opaqueness. So maybe that's what our problem is. And I couldn't find any white food coloring.
I bet you that's what it is because I couldn't find white and I had this weird feeling that that was a key of something we needed.
All right, Gina, I'm giving up. This is it. 2 times, I'm done. I'm not even gonna taste it because I know that this Duncan Hines yellow cake is gonna be yum. If you guys do it, let us know if it turned out well, but we're gonna link the recipe that we got for today's inspiration. It's still cute and you guys should try it. It's not that hard, actually. It's just mixing stuff and throwing it in the microwave. But the end of the day, Gina and I have 100 subscribers and we want to thank you guys so much for helping us and continuing this journey with us. We started on June 1st. It's the tail end of August. We're going into fall and we can't wait to do more fall recipes with heartiness and yumminess with you guys. So make sure you like and subscribe and we will see you guys again next week. Bye.
Bye.